Hello friends. In this session, we're going to work together with the commonly used trim and extend tools. Imagine that we're drawing a line. We have a wall, and I press offset on the keyboard, then hit enter. I set 2/10 as the thickness of this wall and draw a wall like this. We can remove these extra parts or lines using the trim command. I click on this option, or I can just type TR on the keyboard. As its shortcut, I press enter. Now, all I have to do is click on these lines and delete them. Just like that, it cuts and cleans them up for us. Keep in mind, we might have some objects. I'm going to draw a few lines here. Again, I use the offset command and press enter, with the same value of 2/10. I draw several lines here. What the trim command does for us, let me select it, is to remove or delete the branches. I can click on these from this side and delete them. And from this side, I do the same, click on them and delete them. This happens one by one. Okay, I press Ctrl+Z to undo and go back. I can also do this all at once. I select it, and instead of clicking on them one by one to delete them. There's something else I can do as well. I can use crossing down here, draw a window, and delete them. Or I can use cutting edge, draw a line, and delete them that way. This way, I can perform the trimming operation in a group or collectively. Now, suppose we have some other objects here as well. For example, let's say we have a rectangle here, or I draw a circle here. Well, unlike the trim command, the extend command, which we can click and select from here, works differently. All I have to do is move the mouse cursor over one of these lines until it reaches the next line present in the scene, the image, or my workspace, and it will extend that line. It doesn't work on this bottom line. Why is that? Because down here, I don't have anything that intersects with it or is aligned with it. It doesn't work on this one either. It doesn't work from this side either. But on this one, since there's something on this side, there's an object there, it works. Now, if I click on it, it will extend until it hits that. If I click on it again, it will extend until it hits the next line. If I do it again, it will keep extending until it intersects with another line or object. If I click on it again, the same thing happens. If I click on it again, the same thing happens, and as you can see, it's actually a single continuous line. So if I select it and press delete, the whole line gets deleted. Now I'll press Ctrl+Z to go back. When we use the trim command, we can actually do something so that we don't exit the trim command and at the same time have access to extend as well. If I press enter while the trim command is active, I can trim this. Now, all I have to do is hold down Shift and go to the lower line. Now it extends it. Let's trim this again. I've released the Shift key. Let me hold Shift again. If I click on this, it gets extended. One more click, and it's extended again. So, extend continues the lines. Trim cuts off the branches for us. It shortens the lines. Now, suppose I have a line, I activate the line tool. I draw a line here. I activate the trim command. I press enter twice. Now, look, if I move my mouse from the middle or right side of this line, hold down Shift, and click on this line, it will extend it from this side. And if my hand is on Shift and I move to the left side of this line, it will extend it from the left. See, just like this. So, this is how we can use the trim and extend tools in our projects. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. In the next sessions, I'll teach you the rest of the AutoCAD tools.